Hello everyone, Flick here and welcome to Dark Souls 3. I hope you've already seen my blind playthrough that I recorded live on Twitch with Good Rory and Grinning L and a few other people. We're going to do something a little bit different now. I'm going to play the game entirely offline by myself in my own time, which also means I won't be reduced to the bitrate I use on Twitch, so therefore you'll be able to see the game more like how it actually looks. I am going to skip the intro though. And we are just going to what will we call ourselves? We're going to call ourselves... I mean, it doesn't really matter, nobody is ever going to see this name. Let's go with... Well, just do Flick, just for the sake of going quick. Let's just do that. I would have called it Lightning Flick, and I know a lot of people did suggest in my recent vlog for April that they would have liked to see the return of Lightning Flick. Now, sadly, at the moment, faith in this game is garbage. And that's not just, you know, a knee-jerk reaction. It is just garbage. So until such time as they change it, it's really not viable. They've also changed how lightning spears spells work in the game, where they're more like shotguns. They do more damage the closer a target is. I don't agree with that change, so therefore I don't want to use them. So for the purposes of this offline game, I'm going to try a Dex build, which means I really should be starting as the assassin, right? 14... Yeah, oh wait, no, hang on. Well, the mercenary starts with 16. 8 faith, 9 luck. The other advantage of the assassin is he starts with the spell Spook and the ability to use it, which is a damage reduction and footstep muting spell that speedrunners use for certain parts of the game. That also gives him enough to use Magic Weapon, I believe, which is kind of like what I was plotting for enemies that are weak to magic. We're going to try starting as the assassin. I don't like the starting weapon, so we'll be getting rid of that as soon as I possibly can. As far as Burial Gift... I know what most of these things are now. In fact, I know what all these are now, and they're not really that useful. I have watched a few people speedrun the game now after I finished the blind playthrough on Twitch. And the thing people start with is Black Firebomb. I think purely because it is super good against the tutorial boss. Fire Gem, we get one of them super early on. Everything else I really don't see a need for. Let's go for... I'm going to take the Life Ring again. I know I could take the Black Firebombs to get a... Oh, hang on, face presets. I want to get my... How do I get to the ones I've saved? Because I did save one. Appearance... defaults. Oh wait, load favorite. There, we'll just do my... Yes. We're doing Assassin. We're going for Dex. My general goal for this playthrough is to cosplay as the Abyss Watchers and use the Knife Greatsword combo to backflip my way to victory. That's what I have plotted. So while I have an easy time because I played through the game blind once now and I've started also playing New Game Plus, yeah and no. The getting between bonfires, relatively easy I guess. But keep in mind though, I was playing as a mage, so I was engaging at medium to long range quite a bit of the time. Coupled with the fact that we were indulging in jolly cooperation, so yeah, you still had to learn the bosses, but it's not quite the same as a one-on-one duel. That's a very different beast. Dark Souls 3 in general as well, also I feel punishes blocking more than Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1 did. Stamina consumption is way up, and outside of Terror Shields is not nearly as viable as it once was. Bosses is the far smarter idea. So that's the longer parry animation, right? This is the parry shield. Oops, didn't mean to unequip it, I wanted to read it. Yeah, it says it's ideal for parrying. I think it has more parry frames. Let's test. Yeah, it totally does, because I think I did that timing wrong. Alright, that's an interesting little thing. I don't plan to rush, by the way. I have no reason to rush. If you want to see a quote-unquote rushed playthrough, watch my New Game Plus Jolly Cooperation livestream VODs, because we're getting through that at a hell of a pace. Let's put it that way. But no, I intend to enjoy myself and just have a little chat with you as I play. It's going to be a different atmosphere to the VODs because I'm by myself, so it's not like... Yeah, that is such a bigger window with that shield, wow. I don't have the banter with Good Rory and Grinning L, etc. So if that's what you're looking for, this won't be for you. But it does give me a little bit of a chance just to learn the game. I'm very curious how I'm going to take to it, because I played through Bloodborne entirely offline, all by myself, and I enjoyed that more than Dark Souls 3. At least in terms of like blind playthroughs. as much as I love Jolly Cooperation. And I'm curious if that's because I was having to get good, as they say, because I had to do all the bosses myself. Alright, can't parry that one. I really hate the fencing poking style with the rapier. I just don't like it. The animations are fine, no problems there, I just don't like it. So I guess I'm going to have to try and kill the semi-naked warrior to the left of Fire Link Shrine to try and get myself my Uchigatana. I'm not going to bother killing the crystal, or attempting to kill the crystal lizard right now because I don't need the item it drops until later anyway. Oh! I got a chime from him? I guess that must be their rare drop, I've never seen that happen before. Huh. Anyway, I may have to change my plan there if I do decide. Spook has its uses though, and Pyromancy is based off of Int and Faith, so there's no harm in using sorcery right now, even if eventually I just end up carrying a pyro flame with me. We'll see how it goes. I could have sworn there was supposed to be a guy. Oh, there he is over there. Hello, good sir. Yeah, you can't parry the one from the other side, I guess. We've got a bonfire right here, so I'm not too concerned about using up my Estus here, because I'll rest before I head down to the tutorial boss. Did it automatically equips the life ray? Yeah, okay. Do I know where like every single secret in the game is and what have you? Absolutely not. Not at all. Oh, do I not have a kick? Hang on. Oh, I don't have a kick. I've got a little back poke thing. I like the kick, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. Still, it seems pretty powerful. I could just end up using firebombs on the boss. I know it's not as powerful as black firebombs, but I'm not going to use them any other place. So sure, I'll bung them on the bar. Yeah, so I don't have my kick. I've got the little, yeah, that thing. And I guess that doesn't break guard then. Ow. That was very close. I could have healed, but I chose not to. Alright, let's light the bonfire. Or rest at the bonfire, rather. We get the rest emote. In terms of what ending I'm going to be aiming for, I don't know. Not right now yet. You can parry the first boss from what I hear. I don't know if I have the HP to be testing that kind of stuff right now. This is a Titanite Shard. So as I said, I watched a couple of people play through the game. Like a world record attempt. And any percent, which I believe just means you finish the game doing the literal minimum amount possible. And that took like 1 hour 11 minutes. Oh, did you see that? Hang on, I want to do that again. Oh, that looks awful! You do a little prance! Oh, it's adorable. Yeah, the world record for any percent I watched, it might have been beaten by now, but it was about 1 hour and 11 minutes. Which was interesting. What was more impressive though was the world record for killing every boss, which was only about 10 minutes longer. It was like 120, or I think it got down to 117 eventually. So we're going to poke the shit out of Gunder here as he's standing up until I run out of stamina, then we're going to chuck a black firebomb, or rather a firebomb. Certainly doing a lot less damage per poke compared to per spell when I was doing this as my mage. I have no idea which attack can be parried. I assume a wide swing. Maybe that one actually. I tried to parry that one in case you're wondering. This is the transform. Yep, yeah it is. Right. Actually, I will heal just in case. I am not as familiar with the attacks he has in this form. But I don't think that's going to matter because he's dead. Goodbye, Gunder. Alright, we get the coiled sword, we get our bonfire. I'll rest to get my 1 flask back. And of course we get our ember. You know another strat I noticed, no matter which like world record attempt person I watched, they all just pump everything into HP and stamina. And that is good enough to get you through the game, because bosses do so much more damage to you in this game. Which again is why blocking is less relevant. So are we going to be doing that? Well, as I say, I want to do a lot into dex, but I will be putting a lot into HP and stamina as well, just because you need to, which is a shame. Broken straight sword. Alright, we'll pick up our items here. Yes, I see you. I don't have a kick, so please don't spend forever blocking. Your friend got in my way. You saw what happened to him. There we are. So we'll grab our items here, and I'd rather go into Firelink first before I try and tackle the Uchigatana man, because I have a feeling he's going to insta-kill me anytime he gets a parry, and he fishes for parries apparently. I've only ever fought him with magic, so I don't know from personal experience. And I think Rory just killed him with Pyromancy because he started with Pyro. We'll see how it goes. I don't necessarily desperately need the katana straight away, but we'll see how it goes. Did I just say see how it goes twice? This is my new early morning recording game, so bear with me. Saw that coming just at the last second there. Right, so I believe there's a dog and some homeward bones around here. I'm used to having the insta-teleport item, so I'm going to have to get reacquainted with hoarding homeward bones. There we are. By the way, I'm not going to be doing like huge episodes because the VODs are always at least an hour long. I try to do like hour-long episodes. So these are going to be like 30-40 minutes tops. More manageable bite-sized chunks for those who want it. So that's Firelink. Hang on, I need to come down. I've noticed the left bumper of this Xbox controller, it sometimes doesn't work. And I bought this brand new. I actually found somewhere which still had a boxed brand new wired 360 controller. Get out of here. Oh, I expected you to fall. No, I'm not sure that's how corpses work. So I think that's almost everybody other than the old master or whatever he's called. Oh, wait, no, hang on. There's a couple of guys around here first. Up there. Yeah, there's the old master up there. I guess my strategy is going to have to be fishing for parries, but I am not sure of his combos. Thank you. So that's 2 embers. Done everything over there. We've got the seed of a giant tree over here. Oh, well, it's up there, but whatever. There's a homeward bone. I think that's everything we can grab out here for now. So let's go ahead and poke the sword in and get some levels. Oh, I do this every time. I expect the door to be there. I keep forgetting I'm 1 level up. Also, I can quickly use Spook just so you can see what it does. It makes your feet glow like you've got chakra around them. It makes you not make footsteps, as I assume you can't hear right now. And as long as you would not die from a drop, you will take no damage from it. So I will not take damage from this. There we are. So that's how that works. I am going to let the NPCs talk, because, you know, while we were doing even the blind playthrough, people were chatting while I was talking to NPCs. Hopefully the volume's been okay, by the way. I'm using kind of like the same settings I did for the stream. I'll check this episode afterwards, and I will alter it if need be. But anyway, let's talk to the Firekeeper, and I shall shut up for a second.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
Alright, so I'm assuming previous knowledge if you watched my blind playthrough, but just in case not, this is our level up NPC.
Very well, then take no.
She says the same thing every time you select level up, that's why I fast forwarded that. So I think initially, what we're going to, how many, we have 2 achievement slots, nice. We have 14 decks already. The Uchigatana I think needs 16 decks, but we can worry about that later because I don't think I'm going to be able to kill this guy right now. How many levels have I for some more damage? And that will do for now. Yeah, that will do for now.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
Alright, let's talk to the Crestfallen.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
You get the collapse moat. Gotta end with that spooky laugh every time.
Joke. Asking us to seek them. We're talking truth.
Yeah, okay, you're repeating Grant. He's got nothing else to tell me right now, so we have Mr. Crippled Skeleton Man in the throne to talk to. He will be forging us boss weapons later on, which is very important.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look.
Lovely.
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. This world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus.
So that's Ludleth setting out what our goal is to get all the Lords of Cinder back to their thrones, and he's kind of resigned to his fate of being used as kindling because he's happy to be remembered as a hero, I guess, because he's a little tiny half-gone man. So he's accepted what he's supposed to do, whereas all the others have sodded off. For one reason or another.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease. Yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont, no?
Dark Souls 2, I assume, or just very, very similar in design. I don't think she has anything we want to buy right now. Isn't that the very set I'm using? Maybe not. Either way, does she sell 100% block shield? No, the best she sells is an 85% absorption. Alright, I believe Andre is the last person we can talk to right now.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
Alright, so he lets us allocate Arestus, which right now, I probably just want, yeah, I'll take all 4 of his heals, thanks. We don't have anything to hand in, we don't need repairs, and we can't afford any reinforcing yet. Good enough.
Prithee be careful.
Prithee be careful, yep. You're used to hearing that. So I believe that's everyone we can talk to right now, because Leonard, whatever his name is, isn't there. Alright, we're going to rest, and we're going to go try and kill the Uchigatana man. We'll see how that goes. Oh, I just realised if I do this and die, I lose my Ember, which is giving me more HP. Well, that's okay. If it looks really bad, I'll just run away. Like if I run out of heals and he's nowhere near dead. Let's kill them to get out of the way. I've got to decide if I'm going to try and fish for parries, like he's going to, or if I'm going to try for attacks and risk getting parried. I think when he's in that stance, he's parry, like he's waiting to parry or heavy attack. This is going to take a while. That might be his parry. Well, that's his block stance. He can't have much poise because he's naked. Stop running towards me. I'm busy. If I can break his poise every time he runs at me, then that's actually more easy than I was anticipating. Get off the edge! There we are, that's one way to do it. We'll need to rest at the bonfire to get his drops now, but... I hope this works, otherwise I did it again. One level up. Assuming it works like it usually does when you kill NPCs that somehow manage to drop to their doom, resting at a bonfire will put their drop somewhere where you can pick it up. If that's not the case, then I've screwed myself out of the Uchigatana. See, that time I lost health because I didn't have Spook active. Please don't tell me that I've ruined my chances with Uchigatana. That was my first go-to dex weapon. I'd named him and given him a backstory. Alright, they're there. It's fine. We also get the Master's Garbs, which is garbage. Alright, was I right about how much dex you need for this? Yeah. Oh, I also need one... Yeah, one more strength. One more dex. Fair enough. That's fine. But does it compare damage-wise currently? Yeah, it is better. Better stability, but that's not really relevant. Okay. Oh, I missed an item. East Crest Shield. Oh, they don't like me grabbing that shield, apparently. Ow. I almost did it again. Four times? Yeah, maybe 4 times in the same video. They should put a door up there, quite frankly. Oh, I mean, there is on the far side, but that's not quite the same. Do you have enough for a level? Yeah, we might actually have enough for 2 if I was to use a couple of these. I'll definitely get the 1 level in strength I need for now. And then the dex can... Well, maybe I should get the dex first because that actually helps me right now. But as I say, I think I should be able to get both this very second. If not, I'll be very close.
Very well, then take no.
Alright, so we'll take our 1 level in strength. Yeah, we had enough. So there we go. That's the minimum requirement for the Uchigatana met.
Farewell, Ashmead.
It's more my style than the rapier style. Well, you know, it's the S-stock, but it fights like a rapier. Yeah, it is higher. FP cost for the special goes up, but I never really use those. It does bleed, stacks less with strength, but eventually it will stack more with dex, I believe. So it's a bit more of a traditional slashing. Heavy attack is a poke, and then with the specials we have the slash and I think a parry? I think that's a parry. Let me double check that. Let's see. Assuming this stands to rapidly execute a lunging attack with a normal attack or a deflecting parry with a strong attack. I'm going to have to practice that if I'm going to start doing parries with that attack. It looks awesome when you do it though. Alright, and there's no actual way to get to the next area without going via bonfire teleportation. I don't know if that's lazy geometry or if they do that just to teach you, like force you to learn that you teleport via bonfires. I guess if you're feeling kind and want to give them the benefit of the doubt, say that it's like that so that you learn teleportation via bonfires. It's up to you. But anyway, now we're into the game proper. We won't go on too much longer for this first part, and I usually do say this, although I haven't been saying it for the Twitch side of stuff because that's kind of different. But, you know, for a new solo series, I would very much appreciate if you show your support just by leaving a comment or a like. Even just on this first part, if you can't bother doing it any other time. It helps me out, lets me know you want to see more. And it's just a generally nice thing to do. So let's get our bonfire in the high wall and decide which way we're going to go. I could go over this way here to get myself a bow, although that does involve dealing with a mutated enemy. Without magic, that sounds dangerous. Yeah, we'll give it a go. The bonfire's right there. I don't have a lot of souls, so it doesn't really matter. I'd very much like the attention of the dogs first, though. Oh, no. I thought the dog was going to turn around. It did not. Mr. Dogs. You. Yeah, the smaller dog has seen me. I really want to badly check if you can parry the dog. But I don't think you can. Alright, so is Axeman going to come for me first? No, the dog is. Oh, wait, no. I only want one of these. I don't want both these at the same time, otherwise dangerous things happen. Oh, there's another axe guy right there as well. He will go back down if he doesn't detect me. I was going to use Spook because I think it masks, like the masked footsteps rather, I believe makes it easier to get backstabs. In terms of like the enemy not noticing you. Oh, lock on, please. I don't really need to worry about how many Estus I use here because I'll just use the bonfire on the way back. Alright, Mr. Axeman, I believe evasion is the key with you. I think I may have heard the other one coming. That did 94 as opposed to how much? I don't think that did much more. I'm so tempted to try and parry this guy's axe, but I don't need to go down there right now, so I'd rather try and clear the way across here first. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Good, okay. There's a lot of hollows up here, but one of importance is right at the back, because he mutates. I believe that'll stop him mutating. What happened to the crossbow guy? Oh, he ran away! Alright, so I kind of cheesed it there by killing him before he could mutate, but believe me, it's a hell of a lot easier than taking on the mutated version. And there's our longbow, which I believe I should be able to use. Yeah, so we'll be shooting down some stuff with that later on. Won't be using it in combat as far as I can tell, unless I'm luring out something big, although we might eventually use pyromancy for that. So I think that's everything we can grab here. No, wait, no, hang on. No, that's not. No, never mind. Alright, there's nothing around there. And nothing over here. You can guarantee if this was online right now, there'd be a message here saying fatty, or something along those lines. Guess I could kill that one last axe guy, or attempt to kill him now that I've cleared that area. There is an item down there, I don't remember what it is. Somewhere. Oh wait, that guy gets up as well. Hey, Mr. Axeman, come up here and play. Probably shouldn't have got that. Glad I did though. I wonder if that has like a guaranteed stun chance, because it looks like a big swing. It uses up FP to do it. But I don't know. I could have sworn there was an item down here. Ah, yeah. Get up, I want to try my parry. Alright, wrong timing. Let's try again. Yeah. Way too early. I'm going right back to the bonfire, so I don't mind doing this. I have no idea how you're supposed to time this compared to a shield. I would have thought that was right on time. Maybe you do it earlier? Or later, I guess. Ah, it's later. Okay. Definitely doesn't have as many frames for activation as the shield I have. Yeah, that'd be super risky. You'd have to be so good at the parrying to get that down consistently. But alright, that's one area cleared. And we are at almost half an hour here, so I think before we push on proper through the high wall, we'll end the first part here. As I said, please do show your support. If you're more interested in a blind playthrough, there's a playlist for that. If you're more interested in New Game Plus, there's a playlist for that as well. I hope you're still enjoying Dark Souls 3. I'm liking it a lot, and I'm very eager to see where this next build character is going to go. If you are too, check out the next episode. Until then, ta-ta for now.